What's going on, Q Crew? You guys are tuned in for another dosage of Q Pill, and in this dose right here, a man impetuously transitions from chivalrous to heartless as he offers to pay for his dinner date's meal, but after she rejects his litmus test of sexual attraction, he then retracts that offer and makes her pay for her own shit. But before we react to it, you guys already know the drill. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. Share this content with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your peers, so that they can get a dose of the Q Pill as well. Let's get a dose of this shit. You guys already know it's the modern era of Western dating. And in the modern era of Western dating, modern men have been put up on game when it comes to women and the way they will extract resources out of men without having to exchange any sexual favors. And a lot of women will take that if they can. A lot of women will take the path of least resistance. If a woman can get a free meal, oftentimes she will. And I want you guys to see this exchange between this man and this woman on a date as he offers to pay for her meal, but she then says something that makes him change his mind. And we're going to react to it. So I want you guys to take a look at this video.
Well, I really appreciate it. Should I cover my half or?
No, I got
You sure? Oh, thank you so much. It was delicious. But I'm going to probably head up because it's late and I have to get up early in the morning. So.
Well, can I walk you to your room?
I don't know if they allow if you're not staying in the room. It'd just be easier if you. But I appreciate dinner and
I get it. Okay.
No, it's not like that.
No, I get it.
It seriously isn't. No, I mean, I don't fuck.
Man pays for dinner.
I don't fuck on the first date, and I feel like you've been kind of like, you've been
that?
acting like it this entire time. Like,
all right, you just wanted a free meal.
No. First off, I have no problem paying for my own bill to avoid something like this.
Well, then go for it. Do it. Fuck it.
Are you serious right now?
Yep, just do it. Pay for your own bill.
You're a fucking asshole. Like, I have no problem.
So you guys see that. You guys see the exchange. The man asked the woman if he can walk her up to her room. She says she's tired. She's going to head up because she has to get up early. And she tells him, I'm not sure if they allow that. And then he proceeds to say, oh, I get it. She said, yeah, she doesn't fuck on the first date. And he feels some type of way. So then he retracts the offer. That's my first issue. When she asked, should she pay for her own meal? You as a man, you're supposed to be able to discern if a woman is sexually interested in you or not. Me personally, when I go out on dates with women, I already know that the woman is sexually attracted to me, and I will do things on that date to heighten that sexual attraction. I will even get a kiss. Most of the time on first dates, I kiss the women that I'm on a date with, which does nothing but solidify the fact that she's sexually attracted to me, and then from there on out, she'll even initiate. She'll send major choosing signals, and I know that I can proceed forward with it, with whatever it is that I'm trying to proceed forward with. This guy, however, he asks a woman out on a date. The woman clearly accepts the date. They seem to be in a hotel because she says she's going to head upstairs, and he says, can I walk you to your room? So they must be downstairs in one of the hotel restaurants. However, women are still not entitled to give men sex, and this is the issue that I have with a lot of the men who are watching all these red pill spaces and watching this dating advice about female nature and how they should proceed and what they should do. But still, as a man, you have to exhibit a certain level of chivalry, decorum, and principle when you go out with a woman. Even if a woman is not sexually attracted to you, doesn't want to sleep with you, isn't there yet, if you offer to pay a woman's dinner date, you should still proceed to pay that woman's dinner date, because then you're just being emotional and you acting like a bitch. That's the bottom line. Point blank, period. And you're really going to turn her off. Not every woman wants to sleep with a man on the first date. I don't know what the context is behind this, or I don't know, what he was saying to her that he implied that he wanted to sleep with her on the first date, or thought that she fucked on the first date, as she said, you've been doing it all night. I don't know what the further context behind that is, but I do know that if he really felt that way and if he paid enough attention, she would have been covertly stating to him that she's not sexually attracted to him. And if he felt that, if he didn't feel the energy, then he should have just said, yeah, let's go Dutch, as opposed to making this dramatic scene amongst them two and letting her know that I'm an emotional ass nigga who thought that you were gonna fuck me on the first date, and since you have me believing now that you're no longer that you're not sexually attracted to me, I'm going to make you pay for your own meal now since you brought it up. She originally asked that. She originally said, should I cover my part? Or, no, it's cool, I got it. That's you being a gentleman. If you opt to take that path, then you need to then stay on that path, and you just never talk to her again. You guys just never go out on a second date. All you have to do is say, I thought you were sexually attracted to me. I thought, we had some chemistry. I see that's not the case. I'll still cover the bill. However, I'm going to look elsewhere for a woman who's more interested in me. But dinner was good nonetheless, and I was happy to provide this meal for you. Go out with some class as a man. That's what I would do personally, and I think that's what men who have class and who have some principles and some values and who operate on logicality, I think that's how they would carry themselves. Now, I'm not against men going Dutch. I'm not against men voicing their opinions, as I encourage men to speak up and tell them, let a woman know what you want up front. But if you offer something, you need to stick by that offer regardless of how you feel about how she responds to it, especially if it's not the reaction that you wanted. When it's not the reaction that you wanted and you punish her for that, you're literally just acting like a woman. And that's what he exhibited here. So I wouldn't recommend that men deal with it in this way. I would recommend that if you're going to take a woman out on a date, you need to absolutely know if that woman is interested in you or not. And he asked, can I walk you upstairs to your room? I would have just said, let me walk you upstairs to your room. I'm going to walk you upstairs to your room. And when she said, I don't know if they allow it, I would say, it doesn't matter. I'm cool with it anyway. It's worth it. I'm going to walk you upstairs to your room because I need to make sure you get in safe. I need to make sure ain't no creeps or anything like that around here. I would just play into it. I would just settle her down, bring her to a more comfortable level, be a little charming, be a little charismatic, and just walk her to a room anyway. But then again, I wouldn't be on a date with a woman that I don't feel would let me walk her to a room, or that I don't feel is sexually attracted to me, or that I don't feel wouldn't let me kiss her or make any moves on her during dinner or be flirtatious or whatever the case may be, because that's personally how I get down. I don't go out with women because I'm able to discern the difference between if a woman is sexually attracted to me or not, and I'm knowing if I'm wasting my time based on what I want. That's just me though. But I don't recommend that men deal with dates like this. I think this is a bitch move for a guy to say he's going to do something and then take it back because his feelings got hurt or because the outcome wasn't what he wanted. Every single woman, especially based on the type of man you are, is not going to be down to sleep with you. Women will typically initiate with the men that they want to sleep with at their earliest convenience. They'll initiate, they'll make it known, they'll put the choosing signals right in front of your face if you know what to look for, if you know how to identify them. And this is not one of those instances. As I said, I wish I had more context, but going on this exchange between the two and going on how he made the assumption that she was strictly trying to get him for a free meal. She didn't come off to me as she was trying to get him for a free meal. She may have been. That's not what I picked up. What I picked up was a woman who wanted to fill out the date and see what this guy was actually about. She accepted the date and she offered to pay her half, which is all a woman needs to do in this scenario. And as a man, you need to create that sexual attraction. You need to further that chemistry. You need to further that sexual polarity. You need to be able to do that as a man. Because when you open the door to a date and a woman accepts it, especially a woman who offers to pay for her own meal, clearly she's not there for free food. And these are the type of things, these are the little nuances as a man you have to be able to pick up on and pay attention to, even if she was using it as a reverse psychological tactic or a manipulation tactic. Should I cover my side or what? Or hoping that you would just say, no, it's cool, I got it, as a shit test. Even if that's the case, as a man, you still have to exercise better judgment, so that you don't end up in a situation with a woman to where you make yourself look like a real asshole. We know women love throwing that term around. Oh, you're an asshole, you're a jerk. That's typically what they mean when men don't give them their way. Not when men behave in ways that are actually like women. You're supposed to be an asshole and a jerk for being logical, not for being emotional. You're supposed to be an asshole and a jerk to a woman for being logical, for being stoic, for being a leader. Not for being emotional and being as reactionary as women are known to be and throw temper tantrums or hissy fits when you expect something and you don't get your fucking way. It's not what men do. But I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Maybe some of y'all agree with it because y'all are like this guy. I can't agree with it because I wasn't raised like that. I don't get down like that. And most of the time, 99% of the time when I'm out on a date with a woman, that woman likes me. I end up kissing. We end up doing whatever it is. And she often ends up initiating herself. So I don't get the experience outcomes like this. And even if I did, I'd still be cool with paying with it regardless. But I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm Suave Q, a.k.a. the Q Pill. I appreciate you guys tuning in to Q Pill. I'll see you guys on the next dosage. Over and out.